Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Strack. Thank you very much for inviting me into your home today. Now, I understand selling a family home can be really stressful, so please take your time, and if you'd like me to speak more slowly or repeat anything, just let me know.
Thank you. Yes, this is a big decision for us.
Absolutely, and that's completely understandable. Today, I'll explain the selling process and ask you a few questions, understand your needs, and show you how agency can help you achieve the best possible result. Oh, okay, so starting with so just imagine we're walking around now.
Yes, okay.
So starting here at the entry, I can see the home is very welcoming, well maintained. This gives buyers a strong first impression. This living room has good natural light, practical layout, generous space. The flooring is in good condition, which buyers really value. The kitchen is functional and tidy, and well-fixed cabinetry and appliances. And the kitchens are very important to buyers, and this one presents really well.
Yes, we've always looked after the house well.
I can see. If it's okay, I'd like to ask you a few questions to understand your situation a little better.
Sure.
So, what's prompted you in your decision to sell at this time?
We're downsizing.
Oh, interesting. So the kids are out of home, and I'm assuming just you guys now.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. What's your time frame in mind for selling?
We're not in a rush, but we want a good result, most money.
Yeah, of course, of course. Is price or timing more important to you? Which price?
Depends, I guess.
Okay. Have you ever sold a property before?
Yeah, we have once before.
Okay, right. Do you have any concerns or priorities that you want me to know about in this selling process?
We just want it handled properly.
Understood. Okay.
Yes.
That's my job. So there's two important questions that I'm required to ask. Have there been any renovations or major repairs done recently?
No major renovations.
Okay. And are you aware of any issues that
Do
buyers?
No.
So nothing that the buyers should know about?
No known issues, no.
Okay, cool. Okay, so some things that I would recommend before going into the market. I'd recommend like 3 small improvements before marketing. It's always good to do a fresh paint. That can be approximately for a house this size around maybe $3,000. Gardening and decluttering, that's really important. I think that would you've got a really well maintained garden, but just if we were to spruce some things up, maybe 1,500 we'd be looking at. Minor kitchen updates, maybe just some new handles, or maybe we'll fix the lighting. That can be around $1,000. These improvements help attract more buyers and often increase a better final sale price beyond the initial cost.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, okay, cool. So just based on like recent comparable sales that I've looked at prior to coming here, just in this area, I would estimate the price range of this house to be around $780,000 to maybe $820,000, just depending. This range reflects location, condition, and current buyer demand.
I think that's about what we were thinking.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Sorry. So there are about 2 main methods of sales that we usually deal with, and that's a private treaty or an auction, so EOI, or we actually take it to auction. Based on your situation and the market, I would recommend a private treaty. This allows more flexible negotiation and appeals to more cautious buyers, which you might find, like mum and dad owners. Any comments about that?
We definitely like a less stressful approach.
Yeah. At your age, it's something I would recommend. Just because I don't
What do you
think
mean our age?
a senior age. But that's no offense to you. You guys look great for your age.
Thank you.
Of course.
So when we talk about the marketing plan, there's a few things that as an agent we can do to
Just
help.
before you start, we want good exposure.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry, that's all right. Wait. You guys want good exposure. Something that we can do, we usually get a professional photographer to come in, take some really high quality photos. We do online listings, obviously, what you might see on Realcom, things like that. And then personally, we have a database where I'll send out direct emails to certain buyers, other people who are not actively looking. We'll do social media promotion.
I want a video where you jump in our pool fully clothed. I want it to pop.
Yeah, cool.
I have seen that before.
We
Yes.
do lots of different kind of media. We do fun things. I'm sure we could do some sort of slow motion jumping in the pool. You know, really appeal to a young family like that.
Yes.
I think I actually like that idea. So thank you. Yeah, social media promotion. Again, like we can make a little short clip if someone diving into a pool, like for the reels, stuff like that for the young crowd. And we also obviously do the open homes for people coming through, which we'll give you plenty of notice of. if
Do you
people come
charge for open homes?
through. It's not usually the standard, no. I think we want to try and bring as many people in rather than deter people. Kind of like, you know, you don't love when a club has a... Sorry, speaking of open homes, so to manage the security of that, we will register all the attendees. We're supervising the property at all times, make sure no one's taking anything. Feel free to also hide any valuables, anything like that. Yeah, just the
Have
usual
people stolen before?
Well, we don't really know who comes through the open home. Sometimes you have some dodgy people, so we just recommend anything of importance. Like we do our due diligence to try and make sure that nothing is being like
Can you lock the
untoward.
basement? I don't want anyone going near the basement.
I noticed you had a bit of a wine cellar down there, so yeah, of course, we can definitely do that. No worries.
Cost.
So that'll all be laid out in the Form 6, so all our fees for all of our services from negotiation to settlement will be laid out, and if you guys have any questions about that or any kind of pushback on our fee, feel free to give me a call and we can discuss that. But yeah, usually it's a pretty standard percentage of the final sale price.
So you say you want to charge us 2.5%. We want you to do it for 1.25%.
Well, Sam, I don't think I'd be a very good negotiator if I couldn't negotiate my fee and what I'm worth now when it comes to selling a house. So I think you'd respect the 2%.
smart.
Okay. Yes. Okay. We'll accept the 2.5%.
No, I appreciate the tenacity though.
Okay.
So as an agent, I can either update you on every open home. I'll provide you with like weekly reports, and I can contact you immediately after any offers that I receive. What's your preferred method of contact?
Fax, please.
Fax. We don't own a fax machine, so I can either do like emails or calls you guys on email.
Phone call.
Phone call.
Okay, phone calls.
You can reach my
is.
landline.
I think I've got that down somewhere. So that
Do you want it now?
if you want to just, yeah, you can go grab it.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Tell me more about the Form 6.
Yeah, I can run you through it. So if we've got it here, part 3 confirms the property details from the title search. So a lot of that I can find myself based on your address that I have. Part 4, if we go down here, explains the appointment period, so how long I am appointed on this property to give you services.
How long?
Standard time period is about 90 days, but we can discuss that if you want to shorten that or extend that. Happy to talk about that. Part 6 shows open or exclusive listings, so with this I asked for an exclusive basis. It's just kind of how we work best. But again, if you have any questions about that, we can talk about that. Part 7 explains commission. So as I said before, the fee that I'm asking for, my standard agency fee. And then Part 8, authorized marketing costs. So as we discussed earlier, what we would kind of do to make it pop. The diving into the pool, for example. That's a great one. Okay.
So what next?
Alright, so once the Form 6 will be signed, we'll begin marketing. We'll send you a copy of the signed Form 6 once I've signed it. We'll provide a seller communication plan, and we'll give you records and inspections as well. So yeah, thank you for your time. I would be delighted to present for you guys, and I'm really excited about this
What do
opportunity.
you want to do?
If you guys need time to
No.
discuss.
We've been blown away by your professionalism and your pitch. We're happy to proceed.
Thank
Smart
you so
girl.
much. Thank you.
Just make sure you jump in that pool.
I will.